What's happening, everybody? It's your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, and I'm here with my official review for Season 2 of Marvel's Luke Cage on Netflix, baby. And let me let you know right now, I'm going to try my best not to give you any single spoilers. I'm just going to give you my praise and excitement, if you will. So don't worry about me spoiling the season, any key crucial things, but just know I'm going to try my damnedest, because it's like I want to tell the world about this, but I want to make sure you all watch it with the same, excitement and anticipation that I did when I first witnessed it, because I didn't know what was going on until I had the chance to review the entire season, first and foremost, which has been dope. So, Theo Rossi, who is the showrunner, creator of the series, he picked up a grand slam in Season 2. Now, Season 1, we all know it had its problems, it had its flaws. Most notably was the fall off after the death of Cottonmouth, played by Mahershala Ali. That would be in episode 7, and the rest is seemed to taper off, especially with Diamondback, because he looked like a G.I. Joe action figure with the Kung Fu grip that nobody freaking wants in 2018. Well, 17 when it came out. 16? 16, I think it was? Yeah. Nonetheless, Diamondback was horrible. It got over preachy. I knew the messages and the values it was trying to instill, but it was trying to beat you over the head with it, and no one needed that. Well, Theo Rossi took those notes, and he ran with it. This season is 13 episodes of amazement. This season involves so much character building and character development, more than we saw a little bit in Season 1. Luke is a whole different person this time around. If you remember in the first season of Luke Cage, he was real reserved. He didn't really want to be a hero. He didn't want people to know who he was. And then when people found out, he was real reluctant to be that way. He just wanted to try to figure out the situations that were going on, stop Diamondback, and at the third, then Defenders happens, and then Luke Cage again. It picks up right after Defenders as well, flawlessly. Luke and Claire are together. Luke and Cage, Lord have mercy. Luke and Claire are together, still going into this, and we get some coffee. Yes, ladies, there is coffee, but it's not a lot of coffee this time around. There's not a lot of coffee, which you would expect. Basically, if you don't know, coffee is a euphemism for sex, so sitting there for sex. But there isn't a lot of it. It's more about the story, the action, the characters. And it's built in such a way where you don't need it. You might want to see it, because Luke was with beautiful women, and beautiful women do their thing in the bed in this show. Jessica Jones broke her headboard, never forget. But ladies like to see Mike Colter's black ass. Literally, his ass. But nonetheless, we don't get much of it. We get a lot more. Simone Missick as Misty Knight is phenomenal. She hits rock bottom after having lost her arm in the Defenders, but then rebounds back even before she has the bionic arm, which when she gets it, she kicks a lot of ass. Shouts out, Colleen Wing comes in and does some training. You get a little bit of you even get a bit of the Heroes for Hire element when they bring in Danny Rand. And Danny Rand is way better than what we've seen in both Iron Fist and the Defenders. And it is so notable, which actually got me excited for the next season of Iron Fist. Alfre Woodard is just a gem, a national treasure. Her as Mariah Dillard, embracing being Black Mariah, embracing being this criminal godmother, embracing taking no BS from anyone, and her relationship with Shades further evolves in this season. Now, remember at the end of Season 1, after everything had happened, Shades and Mariah were together, we saw them kiss. Now, no, we never seen them have coffee. I kind of wanted to see them have coffee, but I don't think Alfre Woodard wanted them to have coffee. But you know what? It could have been Dunkin' Donuts coffee, not Starbucks. But Shades is also a great element. Theo Rossi does a phenomenal job in his character. You don't know which way he's going, and you don't know if he's loyal to this person or that person or just himself. And it is great the way the character keeps you guessing throughout it. Gabrielle Dennis is phenomenal from the inception, shall I say, of her character to the very end of the season. You see the transformations that need to happen. You see the evolution of the character. It is something that you're like, wait, is this where they're going with that? Is this... And then when you watch episode 13 and when it all closes out, you're like, oh, they are doing it. and you like where they're going. The late great Reggie Caffrey is in there playing Luke's dad. He is the pastor as Luke's father. It touched my heart to see him in this series, man. His dynamic with Mike Colter when they are on screen together is phenomenal. You forget that they are two actors playing father and son, and that they are really not a father and son dynamic, and that is what is so great about Reggie Caffrey. That is what's great about Mike Colter as well. Mustafa Shakir as the Bushmaster. This was a movie quality villain who has a story that you follow from beginning to end. He is of a cottonmouth nowhere near Diamondback. I put him up there with Eric Killmonger, and if I even may say it, Thanos. He is a Marvel villain of that quality. He is a villain with a story, a reason, a belief, a villain you to a point want to get behind of what makes him the villain, because to an extent, to other people, he's not the villain, he's a hero. So that's what makes the dynamic of this one so amazing. Mustafa Shakir comes in episode 1, wrecking shop. And every time you see him on screen, it's a commanding presence. It lets you know what he's about. And sometimes it almost gets you in the feelings. And that is something I love from a villain. I love complex villains. I am one of those people that say, yeah, give me a reason why. For certain villains, not for everyone, for certain ones. Give me a reason why you are the way you are. And then when I find out where you are, I want to understand your reasoning. I like to be that person to put myself in that mind state. Now, everybody else may not do this. This is something I personally do. But I put myself in that mind state so I can know, hey, this is a reason, and this is a solid reason why they're doing what they're doing. Now, there's even certain scenes that we've seen where he beats the dog piss out of Luke Cage. That is nothing that you've seen in the trailers in comparison to when you watch the full season. The battles that Luke Cage and Bushmaster have are incredible. It is choreographed beautifully. The shots are just through the roof. You forget, minus the fact that he's bulletproof, you know, that there are superhumans, if you will, in this series, in this world that's represented. It looks like a regular day-to-day life in Harlem and Brooklyn trying to deal with everything. There are so many references to the other Netflix series that makes you remember that this is a part of a bigger universe, okay? I already mentioned we got Colleen Wing and Danny Rand. You get Foggy Nelson later on. Remember, Foggy is the former partner of Matt Murdock, Daredevil. We also mentioned Matt Murdock as well. Jessica Jones is referenced very vaguely, I believe, and I'm trying to remember exactly when, but she is. There were so many other characters as well. Bushmaster does hold a major place with me. Antonique Smith, who I was like, yo, where do I know her from? I was like, where do I know her from? I just watched this song. She plays Faith Evans in Notorious, and she is amazing. I was captivated by her dynamic with Simone Missick, which, by the way, I'm going to just say this straight up on the camera, and hopefully I'm going to tweet it out, and you all tweet it back to her. Simone Missick is like the cousin, the sister, or the auntie that you want in your life that rock with you but will call you out on your bullshit. She will call you out and she'll let you know you out of place, get your shit back on track. And I love that that happens with this character and how she brings it out. The elements that she does with Misty Knight is a great thing as well. There's so much more I could say about this series, but I would be spoiling it for you guys, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is leave it at this. Luke Cage drops June 22nd, the entire season on Netflix. I tell you this, binge watch the hell out of it if you can. You are not going to regret it. I promise you that. You may have had some concerns, again, like I said before, with season 1 and how things played out, but you will not have those with season 2. I guarantee it. So let me know what your thoughts are for the upcoming season, okay? Leave them in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe, click on the notification bell. I want to hear your opinions. Are you excited for Luke Cage season 2? Are you hesitant? Has the other season made you be like, and has Defenders made you go, I don't think I'm going to do this, Jesus? Let me know what you think, all right? Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J Washington, MrJaywashington. Stay tuned. I got something major in the works that's going to be a different version of what you know me from. So stay tuned to that, man. And I will holler at you guys later. Take care. I'm out of here. Peace.